Good evening, everybody. This is meteorologist Zach Clark broadcasting from the World Weather Authority studio in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am keeping a close eye on subtropical storm Nicole as she gets her act together to the east-northeast of the Bahamas. Nicole currently has maximum sustained winds at 45 miles per hour and is propagating to the northwest at about 8 miles per hour. Nicole will soon take a westerly track towards Great Abaco and Grand Bahama, intensifying into a tropical storm and eventually heading further west into the eastern coast of Florida as a hurricane. Unfortunately, it appears Nicole will impact some of the same regions impacted by major Hurricane Ian just over a month ago. Eventually, by Friday into Saturday, Nicole will be heading up the east coast of the U.S., bringing torrential rainfall and flooding to many regions along the coast, as well as bringing in some moisture and precipitation into the Pittsburgh area late Friday into Saturday. Taking a look at the key messages for Subtropical Storm Nicole, hurricane conditions and a dangerous storm surge are expected in portions of the northwestern Bahamas beginning Tuesday night, where a hurricane warning has been issued. Hurricane conditions are possible across portions of the coast of southeast and east central Florida beginning late Wednesday, where a hurricane watch is in effect. Tropical storm conditions are possible in the tropical storm watch areas in Florida and Georgia beginning by early Wednesday. A dangerous storm surge is possible across much of the east coast of Florida and portions of coastal Georgia. The storm surge will be accompanied by large and damaging waves. Do not focus on the exact track of Nicole, since it is expected to be a large storm system with hazards extending well to the north of the center, outside of the forecast cone. These hazards are likely to affect much of the Florida Peninsula and portions of the southeast United States. Nicole will produce heavy rainfall by Wednesday night and Thursday across the Florida Peninsula. Flash and urban flooding will be possible along with river rises on portions of the St. Johns River. Moving on to the H-Wharf hurricane model, Nicole will begin to take a western track towards the Bahamas late Tuesday into Wednesday, with the central pressure of Nicole falling to 980 millibars, signaling a strong tropical storm or Category 1 hurricane. By early Thursday, the eastern coast of Florida should be prepared for Hurricane Nicole to make landfall, with the center of circulation coming ashore between West Palm Beach and Jupiter Island, with a minimum central pressure of 976 millibars, signaling a strong Category 1 or low-end Category 2 hurricane. Maximum sustained winds at this time will be between 96 and 110 miles per hour. Storm surge estimates show a surge of 4 to 6 feet along much of Florida's east coast. This system will then traverse across the Florida Peninsula throughout the day on Thursday. Nicole will be downgraded to a tropical storm at this point and will emerge back out into the open waters of the Gulf of Mexico by late Thursday night into Friday morning just south of Tampa, one of the areas hit hardest by major Hurricane Ian. Nicole will then take a turn to the north-northeast and make a second landfall near Indian Pass by late Friday afternoon into Friday evening. Nicole will then propagate northeast through Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, bringing in torrential rainfall, damaging winds, and localized flooding. Taking a look at the precipitation amounts expected from Hurricane Nicole, much of Florida will experience between 1 to 3 inches of rain, with some areas receiving upwards of 4 inches. This will generate widespread flash flooding along Florida's eastern coast. Portions of the Florida Panhandle will experience much of the same, with precipitation amounts ranging between 1 to 3 inches. Also, along the coastlines of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, you guys will observe between 1 to 3 inches of rainfall as well. Look out eastern Tennessee into western North Carolina, portions of Virginia, and West Virginia. you guys will observe rainfall totals reaching as high as 4 to 5 inches. In the Pittsburgh area, and points locally to the south, we will observe up to 2 inches of rainfall accumulation. Flash flooding potential along with damaging winds will be the main threats. However, much of Florida, portions of Georgia, into South Carolina, stretching all the way through portions of Virginia, the chance for tornadoes is not out of the question. Please be prepared for any severe weather event that may pop up, from flash flooding to tornadoes. Have a plan in place, have a survival kit packed, and be ready to spring into action if severe weather strikes. Alright guys, don't forget that later on this morning is the total lunar eclipse, so definitely check that out. Hopefully the weather cooperates with us. 4:09 a.m. the partial lunar eclipse will begin. 5:16 a.m. total lunar eclipse begins. 5:59 a.m. we'll have the maximum eclipse. And 6:41 a.m. the total lunar eclipse will end. 7:05 a.m. is when the moon sets, and 7:49 a.m. is when the partial lunar eclipse ends. And don't forget, today is election day. Whichever party you vote for, if you vote for one, definitely get out and get your voices heard, guys. No matter what party you vote for, definitely get out and vote. Alright guys, thank you. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate it. This was supposed to be a live stream, but I decided to record it instead. Just unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to do a live stream, but I did want to get this video up tonight. So definitely check out our YouTube channel. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the like button, and definitely share our video if you can. Check us out on Facebook at World Weather Authority, and also if you have the means to donate, definitely do so if you can at paypal.me/World Weather Authority. Trying to get some more accessories for our drone and trying to build up the office a little bit more and build our brand. Alright guys, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And remember, never stop chasing.